Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd get lots of questions on how I print my pictures, and so I thought I would do like a standalone video, and that way I can always reference it you know, whenever someone asks later in later videos, and this will be a real quick easy look at how I print my pictures. So now if I go on a trip, like if I go to like my New York trip I went on last summer, then I go to Walgreens and I print them all out. But when I'm doing when I'm working in my creative daily journal, I just go to this printer, and I absolutely love this printer. And my mom uses my sister uses one. I think my sister actually got hers, and then I started seeing like Pocket Journal Pam uses one. So I started seeing a lot of other people have them that are daily journalers, and I thought I need one of those. So I wanted to show you guys really quick how I print them. So this is called a Selphy CP 1300. I will leave a link below to Amazon. You can actually buy Amazon. It'll come with this. It comes with several of the printer paper, and it also has these little things that go in here, which I am out of. So I was going to show you guys it, but I went over to I have a little carrying case that I bought also. I'll leave that link below, just because I used to put it in just like a zipper pouch, and then me and my sister went on a trip one weekend, and we had put it on top, and when she opened up her hatch of her vehicle, it fell down on the ground, and I was like, oh, not my printer, you know. So and they're about $120, I would say, but I think it's totally worth it, every penny, because I was making tons of trips to Walgreens. Sometimes my pictures wouldn't look great. I want different sizes, you know, so this one really is like helps you get the pictures done, especially if you're like a daily journaler or anything like that. So basically we are going to turn it on. Okay, and so you can do a lot of different sizes. So I usually do these four sizes. I know I worked in my book here, my one little word book, and I'll show you guys it. So let's see what I know I did this picture on there. This is a regular 4x6. This is a picture of me with a 4x6. And then these are, see how they're a little bit actually bigger? Well, I guess they're about the same. So those are the four, when you do the four per page. And then I was thinking, I know I just printed one out of, okay, so here's Pokey. And it was actually, instead of doing the 4, I did the 2 per page. And they have like where you can do, I'm in the process of getting that worked on. They also have where you can do multiple different ones, and they do like the scramble. And I used to, but then some of the pictures come out really, really teeny tiny, and those don't really work for me. I mean, I guess I could, but I typically stick with the 4x6, the 2 per page, which is like what, 2x3, and then the 4 per page. So, okay, so I go on to my settings, and basically this is worked on a Bluetooth, so you would pull up your, well, not Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So I turn on my Wi-Fi. I don't usually use Wi-Fi in the house because it's like takes forever. So, and you'll see that it comes up the CP 130, so you'll have to like get that all worked out, and believe me, if I can figure it out, and my mother can figure it out, love my mother to pieces, but I actually walked her through it on the phone, and she loves hers. Okay, so then you know that it's hooked up to the printer. And then you go, and actually I downloaded 2 apps, and the Canon Print and the Canon Selphy. I don't know why, but for some reason mine, I had to download those 2. I could be completely wrong. I had my mom do the same thing, and it works for her. So I click on the app, and then that's where it says like select a print, and you can actually do the different sizes. The 4x6 is what they considered a postcard, but I'll go to this little in-up layout. But see, they have like a bookmark layout where it has like, let's see what I can show you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but let me just get back because I don't want to don't want to like confuse too much, because, and this is that shuffle layout that I was talking about. As you can see, it has like, see how it has like several, you can put 8 on one page and 20, I guess, on a page. I don't know. Like I said, I don't use that one very often. A combination, you could do 2 smalls and a large, which is pretty cute. I have done that before, but I go to this in dash up. And so as you can see, you can either do the postcard size, or actually I go to the other, but this is basically saying, I guess, what size this is. And then the 2, the 4, and the 8. So let's go ahead, let's do 2, okay? Because I know I've been printing some, but so I go, okay, yes, I want to print. And so I'm actually gonna, and someone asked if I take photos with the camera or my phone. All my photos right now are done with my phone. I have some printing, I have 2 cameras, but it's just, this is so much more convenient for me, and this is what I do. I mean, I'm not, either way you could download it. I don't know how that would work. That's a good question. I don't know how that would work on your, to print from here. I'm sure you could figure it out, because it's the same as going to the Wi-Fi, right? Yeah, and then you just pick photos from your, I need to try that, because I have a lot of photos from when the kids were little. I need to try that. Okay, so I'm going to hook on my smartphone, and then you have where you can go to your recent, your favorites, Instagram. It pulls from all these, PicMonkey. I'm gonna need to try that one. TikTok, Pinterest, family, etc. Personally, I've never used any of them except recent. So I go to my recent photos, and then you can see all the fun pictures I take. Random pictures, double pictures, screenshots, etc. So, like this one I took, I don't know. I have to always clean mine up because I randomly take pictures. So I'm going to go to this one, which I just bought some paint and some material to cover this gossip bench that's on my things I want to do this summer. And then I'm going to do the picture of, actually that one looks better. We had hell the other day, and so I'm going to do the picture of the hell, and we'll add that to my journal. And then I push OK, and then of course it gives you some tips, etc. I go okay, yeah, okay. So now you can see I have my picture of my paint and my material, but I want to get more of the material in that picture, so I can click on the picture, and then I go down here and I hit like rotate, etc., and it brings the actual picture up to where you can adjust it. So I wanted to have more of that material in there so that I can see what I was working on at the time. I'll push OK, and then let's just do my hand just to see if we can get a better picture, but that's about it. So that it is what it is. And then the other thing you can do is you can actually I think, oh, I guess that just makes it closer. You can, I just saw on here also, you can do if you want bordered or borderless. So I personally like the border. I don't know why, it's just something I close that. But I thought I just had, oh, you can write text on there. You can do filters. They even had on here a minute ago where you could lighten it up as well. That was before I changed it around. So sometimes if I'm taking my pictures and I don't get a chance to like work in the adjust them, then I'll do that in there. But I'm happy with these. I'm going to do print preview. Okay, yes. It's preparing. Yes, I want to use my printer, so I say yes. And then it'll have the image here, and then I push print. And we hope, oh, and there it goes. And watch this, really, it's really cool because, like I said, I've used other kind of, I have like a little, the little bitty one, oh, this one, while we're waiting on that. But see, it does the different colors. But I have this one that I have used in a pinch, but the pictures aren't nearly as good quality as these. But like this is a perfect size, and I know they make a, someone just showed me, which I'm gonna text, I think it's Miss Elaine. I'm gonna message her because you can actually get one that's like a little bit bigger, that's prints like this. Good for traveling, you know, if you have downtime and you're going to be able to journal. But I do use that one every once in a while. Sometimes I have a hard time getting it to hook up to my phone. But see how nice and big those pictures turned out? I mean, you can even see the grooves on my hands. So I love that. So yeah, that's it. That's it. So I feel like I need to show more because I just cannot get enough of this printer. So I'm going to do like a large one so we can do a large picture. Let's see what we got on my phone. A lot of times I like to include a picture of myself and to go into my book. I haven't taken any selfies in a while. Oh yeah, I've been busy. Oh, I like this one. This is a fun one. Sometimes if I go too fast, because I have, as you can tell, I have a ton of photos in here, and sometimes I have to go a little bit slower for it to catch up. I need to clean out my pictures. You can see I have a lot. Anybody else have this many photos? I think as journalers we are just... Okay, so it's not going to click on there, of course, while I'm on here. Usually I have to go pretty slow and it'll act right. So let's do a picture of Pokey. Right? Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm going to go back. Oh, maybe it'll pick it up now. No. Okay. We got a picture of Pokey. Oh my gosh, you guys. Him and his bone. Oh. Well, what's it doing now? Why can't this photo be used? Okay. So we're going to print this out. This is a full-size picture. Print preview. Okay. Yes. And then print. And that way you guys can see the bigger picture. But, oh, the bone. So what's really interesting about these bones is he's had them forever, right? They're little raw, they're not rawhide, but they're the ones that... I was like, please don't run out of ink, because I'm actually, right when I get off this video, I'm going to go order some more of those little ink strip things. And they always come with the paper in them, because this is my last one I noticed in my bag. But anyway, so I found when I was cleaning out the back of my closet, I think I was looking for some sandals or something, and I was going in my back of my closet. He likes to go into the closet and hide them in like the shoes and in the bags and everything, right? So I said, okay. So I went and I found two of them. It was right before I went to Nancy Drew retreat. And anyway, this one has like become his obsession. And like the other night, he would not sleep, and I don't know why. Oh, Brazos was out late, because normally he sleeps with Brazos. And he would like not rest. He kept doing the bone, the bone, the bone. And then he was like giving me a side eye, like, don't try to take my bone. And I was like, I don't want your bone. I just want you to settle down and go to sleep. I'm tired and it's almost midnight. In those exact words. And he would not let it go. And he's finally still kind of like he did bring it again to the bedding. Like he has some bedding, and I saw him digging around with it again today. So it's like, oh my gosh, you've had that thing for years, and now all of a sudden it's an obsession. But anyway, isn't he the cutest? So that is the story on Pokey, which I will be adding to my Creative Daily Journal. So with that being said, I'm going to leave a link below if you're interested in getting one of these. I highly recommend it for, they're just great to have. They are, and definitely worth the investment. Now, I have read somewhere that you're supposed to turn it off and unplug it. My sister says she never unplugs her, but I typically will, like, I don't really have a permanent place for this because I kind of move it around. Like, you know, I kind of create everywhere in the kitchen, living room, my art studio. So I am an all over the place creator. But anyway, but I always make sure I turn it off because it does get kind of, you know, I don't want it to get hot and ruin or anything like that. So, all right, you guys, I hope you are inspired and I answered any questions. If not, leave them below. Like I said, they are great quality pictures for on the spot. So, and you get to kind of pick, and, you know, what being able to move this up. Like what if that's what I love about it too, is like I can really say if I was to send that to Walgreens and they cut it off, I would be like, okay, I'll use it. But this way I was able to actually go in and adjust the picture. So alright you guys, y'all have a super sparkly rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.